Breaking news right out of the gate. Imagine missing a huge target at your job, but your boss just decides to hand you a check for almost $500,000 anyway.
Yeah, that is completely unheard of.
It really is. And we have a truly shocking conclusion about exactly that happening in the NFL today, so you need to stick around to the very end of this deep dive. You will not believe the team that did this.
Right, I mean, it just defies all the usual cutthroat business logic of the league.
Exactly. But before we get into that shocking payout and the massive wave of coaching changes that just hit the wire, hit that like button, drop a comment on which team you think is winning the offseason so far, and make sure you subscribe for your daily updates.
You definitely do not want to miss all the news dropping today.
For sure. Okay, so let's unpack this. It is Friday, February 20, 2026, and the NFL news cycle is just absolutely spinning today as a professional reporter. Where do we even start?
We have to start with the coaching carousel because some of these moves are going to fundamentally change how these teams look on Sundays. The Cleveland Browns finally solidified their staff under new head coach Todd Monken, and they aren't just tweaking things. This is a full overhaul.
Yeah, they dropped a huge list of names today.
They did. The big headlines are Travis Switzer taking over as offensive coordinator and Byron Storer running special teams. But what's really fascinating is the defensive side. They promoted Ephraim Banda to pass game coordinator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it shows Monken is trying to build a very specific identity in Cleveland, leaning on guys who can innovate in space.
Speaking of innovation, we've got to talk about Los Angeles. We have news for both the Rams and the Chargers today.
Yeah.
And the Rams move feels, well, very Rams.
It does. They are promoting from within again. Nate Scheelhaas is the new offensive coordinator. He's only 35 years old and has been with the team since 2024.
Right. Fits their pattern perfectly.
Exactly. Trusting young internal minds to run the offense. But across town, the Chargers...
They went for a total blast from the past. I saw this. Adam Gase is back.
He is. The Chargers hired Adam Gase as a passing game specialist. Love him or hate him, Gase has a history with quarterbacks. And clearly the Chargers think he can add a wrinkle to their air attack.
That is going to be a huge talking point all season, I guarantee it. Now, briefly, before we get to the money moves, what is going on with the Giants?
The Giants are doubling down on sports science. They just hired Sam Rosengarten from the Ravens as their director of high performance, along with 5 new analysts.
High performance, huh?
Sounds fancy, but in a 17-game season, keeping players on the field is just as important as the X's and O's.
Oh, totally. Okay, let's talk hard cash. This is the ugly side of the business. The Dallas Cowboys just made a move that screams salary cap casualty.
Yeah, this is the reality of the NFL economy. Dallas released linebacker Logan Wilson.
And he was just a trade acquisition last year from the Bengals.
Exactly. But by cutting him, they saved $6.5 million against the cap. It's a pure business decision, clearing the books to make moves elsewhere.
It's so tough to see a guy go after just 1 year. But the Buffalo Bills took a totally different approach today, didn't they?
They did. They re-signed offensive lineman Alec Anderson. It's a 1-year, $3 million deal with $1.8 million guaranteed. It's not flashy, but retention is key for offensive line continuity.
Just keeping the depth chart solid.
Right. And we also saw the Bengals staying busy, signing running back Kendall Milton and extending corner Jalen Davis. Plus, the Jaguars kept corner Keith Taylor.
Okay, here is where it gets really interesting. We teased it at the top. The New England Patriots did something that has everyone scratching their heads in a good way.
This is definitely the story of the day. So, wide receiver Mack Hollins had a clause in his contract. If he hit 50 catches in the 2025 season, he would get a $400,000 incentive bonus.
And he didn't make it. He finished the season 4 catches shy of the target.
He fell short. By the letter of the law, the Patriots owed him $0 of that bonus.
And in a league where the Cowboys are cutting guys just to save cap space, you'd expect the Patriots to just say, well, better luck next year.
Precisely. But they didn't. The Patriots decided to honor the incentive anyway. They just added the $400,000 to his signing bonus.
So what does that all mean? Why pay $500,000 for a goal that wasn't even met?
It signals a culture shift. In 2026, players talk. When an organization takes care of a veteran who worked hard but just missed a statistical cutoff, that buys real goodwill in the locker room.
Yeah, it tells free agents that they treat people right.
Exactly. It contrasts sharply with that cold efficiency we saw in Dallas today.
That is a wild move. So to recap your Friday, Cleveland and LA are reshaping their coaching staffs. Dallas is clearing cap space by cutting Wilson. And the Patriots are handing out $400,000 thank you notes to Mack Hollins.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, I really want you to ask yourself this. In an era of strict salary caps, is the Patriots' goodwill payment a brilliant investment in loyalty, or is it just bad business to pay for production you didn't get?
That is the big question. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks for diving in with us, and we will catch you tomorrow.